Welcome to Kiing County eAppeals, the new online way to file your property tax appeal with just a few easy mouse clicks. Let's get started. From your computer, you want to go to the Kiing County eAppeals website. You can find that at www.kiingcounty.gov/eAppeals. As you can see, the landing page has 4 icons to help you get started. You'll need your property valuation notice so you can check if you're within the 60-day window to file an appeal. To get started, just click the icon with a large check mark. That takes you to the Get Started page where you can select real or personal property. In this video, I'm going to feature the real property search features. Now click on the house icon for real property. This page begins the search for your property. You can search by address, parcel number, or commercial property name. For the search by address lookup, simply enter in a street address, city, and zip code, and then click Search. You have now entered the Real Property Research tool. This tool is designed for you to research comparable properties, or comps for short, and estimate potential property tax reductions without committing yourself to filing an official appeal. A brief description of your property should appear. If you want to proceed, click the Continue button. Now you're ready to start looking for comps to support your appeal. You'll see a variety of characteristics for your property. You can filter the results and narrow your search by clicking on one of the blue X's or manually changing the filters. Once you've set the filters, click on the Search button. This gives you an idea of how many properties meet your criteria. From there, go to the lower center of the page and click on the button View Search Results. Now you can start to research for comparable properties. Your property should be the first one on the left column. See how the other properties compare. You can select up to 4 comps. Just above your property is the word Next. You can click on that to see more comps. Once you've picked your comps, click the Continue button so you can check how they stack up side by side. Then, using the ranking numbers above each comp, you can prioritize them for the Board of Equalization, or BOE for short. Which one is the most comparable? Which one is next? This will help you with your appeal. Once you have prioritized your comps, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Continue. Now you're at the Estimated Tax Calculator. Right in the center is a pie chart that shows where your property tax dollar is going. Now look just above the chart. See the 2 columns just under Step 5? The one on the left is the assessor's value on your property. On the right, you can estimate your property's value. How much do you think the land is worth? Now what about the improvements, or more commonly known as the buildings on your property? Once you've entered the estimated values for both land and buildings, click on the Calculate Total button. That gives you a new estimated fair market value. At the same time, if you look below the total, you can see what your new estimated tax is and what your property tax reduction could be. Of course, you will need to furnish evidence that demonstrates that the assessor's valuation exceeds your property's fair market value. Your evidence must be clear, cogent, and convincing. Now click Continue. Take a minute to review your comps and your fair market value estimate. Do they make sense? Is your fair market value estimate supported with the comps you have selected? You can always click the previous button and go back to pick your new comps and change your fair market value estimate. Here, you have a couple of options. You can click Print Page so you have a hard copy of your comps and estimated fair market value. If you want, you can quit and exit eAppeals. If filing an appeal makes sense, you can proceed and begin to create your official appeal. To do so, click the Continue Appeal button. You must have an eAppeal account in order to file an appeal. If you don't have an account, you can create one by clicking the Register Here link and following the directions. To continue your appeal, enter your username and password here. Click Login to continue. You are now in the Real Property Petition tool. This is an easy 10-step process that collects all the required information to file your appeal. Step 1 identifies the property owner and the appeal petitioner or authorized agent. If someone other than the property owner is filing the appeal, a power of attorney document must be completed and uploaded. You can do that here. If you select comps in the previous research tool and completed your fair market value estimate, those will be included in this appeal. Selecting comps is optional, but highly recommended when filing an appeal. At this point, you can click Save and Continue and further research new comparable properties, or you can click Skip Research Analysis and you will bypass the comps lookup section. For the Specific Appeal Reasons page, select and give specific reasons why you believe the assessor's value does not reflect the true and fair market value for the subject property. Click Save and Continue. On the Supporting Documentation page, you can upload any documentation that supports your appeal, such as recent property appraisals and photos, maps showing proximity to high traffic areas, contractor estimates of costs to repair building or land defects, deeds describing easements that impact value. Click Save and Continue. On the Property Details page, please add details regarding the subject property and if it has been purchased within the last 5 years. Also include any third-party appraisals that have not been performed by a Kiing County appraiser. Click Save and Continue. Here is the Additional Information page. Answer the following statements that apply. In order for the Board of Equalization to avoid any potential conflicts of interest, please answer these questions here. Please complete your electronic signature here with your name, city, and state. Click Save and Continue. This is the final step, Appeal Review and Submittal page. You can scroll down and review your petition. If you wish to make changes, you can return to a section and make your changes. A few things to point out. You can print this page for your records. Each time you click Save and Continue, the data from that page will be saved. You can always leave your incomplete appeal and return to it later. To submit your appeal, click File Appeal. Please be patient while our system processes your appeal. Your appeal has been filed. Here, you can review the steps in the appeal process. To view your appeal status, go to the My Appeals page. The My Appeals page is where you can track the progress of your appeal. Remember, you can always click on the Contact Us link for information about the appeals process, for assistance with residential appeals and finding comparable sales, for all other questions about valuation and assessment of real property, and for technical questions regarding online appeals. eAppeals, Kiing County's new way to file your property assessment appeal online.